Well, good morning, Southern West Virginia. A very mild start to our day for us once again to kick off the work week. But we are dealing with quite a bit of fog out there this morning, looking live in White Sulphur Springs. It's not quite foggy over the camera right now, but you look off in the distance, you can kind of see that gray kind of haze out there on the horizon. That is some of that fog that we're dealing with out there this morning. So looking at those current fog visibility values across the region this morning, Lewisburg sitting at the worst right now is just about a quarter mile, a little over 2.5 down toward Union, 8 over toward Hinton, and of course 7 down in the coal fields this morning. So just add a little extra time as you're heading out the door this morning, especially in those areas I just mentioned, as you're going to see some fog out there this morning. But like I said, temperature wise, very warm out there today. We're seeing temperatures already in those mid to upper 60s out there. Most spots actually in the upper 60s, 68 right now in Beckley, 69 here in Oak Hill as well as in Fayetteville, and 67 over toward Union this morning. So a very warm start to our day, and it's only going to get warmer going on into this afternoon. Now we are sitting under mostly clear skies out there despite seeing some of that fog out there this morning, but most spots sitting dry out there across the board. And of course we are going to see that change heading into this afternoon. And here's kind of the reason why we're tracking this large area of upper level disturbance, basically this giant trough you can see kind of dipping here over the central years. That's a large area of energy over in the upper atmosphere. It's going to start working in our neck of the woods and really help to generate some shower and thunderstorm activity, not just for today, but a good chunk of our work week, as well as the system slowly begins to move into our neck of the woods over the next several days. If you're looking to get out and walk your dog this morning, your She's Dog Walk forecast today actually looks pretty good out there, especially starting off this morning. Like I said, we're starting off under partly cloudy skies out there today. We'll see temperatures warming up into those lower 80s by this afternoon. Now we do have that chance to see a few isolated showers and storms this afternoon. So they didn't necessarily give it red pause, because you should be able to get out and kind of walk the dog in between the storms, but definitely be mindful. You want to check the forecast before you head on out and go walk your dog. Our dog this morning is Scooter, courtesy of Donna Corley, and of course Scooter seems to be ready to get outside and go enjoy some nice weather out there this morning. So hopefully you and your dog get out early today before the storms set in later on this afternoon. Let's go ahead and time out when we're actually going to start to see that rain kind of fire up and kind of pop in to our neck of the woods. By lunchtime today, most of the year we'll start to see a few showers starting to pop on up, especially along those mountaintop ridges there. By lunchtime today, we'll continue to see them off and on throughout the afternoon time hours, even into this evening as well, as temperatures will be warming into the lower 80s. We'll see them linger well into the overnight hour, but after we get past midnight, the storms will start to clear on out, the clouds will start to clear on out, give us mostly clear conditions overnight. Temperatures, once again, a very warm start to our Tuesday morning in those mid to upper 60s out there for us tomorrow. And that's where we see another repeat of that same thing. By lunchtime, shower storms start to pop on up along the western slopes there. More isolated showers refire throughout the rest of the afternoon and definitely linger on into the evening and overnight hours. But we're going to hang on to much more cloud cover going today on Wednesday, with temperatures still sitting in those mid to upper 60s on our Wednesday morning. Of course, we're going to see much more of that coming up in the next several days as well. And rainfall totals this week are looking at probably around an inch to inch and a half across most of the region. So definitely be on guard for that later on this week. But like I said, we are looking at a fairly pleasant week in terms of that. We isolated shower storms for the beginning of the week, more widespread rain by next weekend, and temperatures staying fairly seasonal in those low to mid 80s.